If we focus on permanent migration, and if you include what people see as migration, which is intra-EU mobility, what appears is that a third of migration movements, permanent migration movements to the OECD, totaling 5 million persons per year, a third of that is free mobility, over which migration policy has no control. Another third, as it was said before, is family migration. Family migration can be more or less restricted, affected by policies, but it's right-based. And what we see in most countries is that actually the share of family migration which is impacted by family migration policy is decreasing, because what is increasing is family formation, native born marrying with foreigners, over which migration policy has no control. Humanitarian migration is also right-based. The bottom line is that out of these 5 million permanent immigrants, policy affects 14%, work migration. It's less true for temporary movements, but still, temporary movements are made of still intra-EU temporary migrants, hosted workers, for example, students, university pick and choose them mostly, and some other people going through business trips, over which, again, migration policy has very little impact. The second myth is that OECD countries or rich countries are competing for talents. We hear that all the time. The reality is a bit different, because what is happening through this competition is a convergence of policies. The differences across OECD countries in terms of a policy to attract and retain highly skilled have almost cut. Most likely, if you get a degree in the destination country at master level, you're going to be able to stay. And this is true in all countries. Policies have converged. Countries are looking at what the others are doing. So there's a lot of exchange and dialogue on migration, much more than in the past, which makes that, at least for this higher end of migration policy, there is little difference across countries, which makes other aspects determinant in migration flows. Actually, it's not country which pick people, these highly skilled people, it's the people who pick countries. So look at two long-term trends that might change the game. First one is that we may have to face a shortage of migrants. We look at China. China is aging so rapidly. The dependency ratio is 0.38. In 2070, it will be 0.8. Every 4 working people in China will have to support 2 aged people plus 1 children. If you look at the number of people who are entering the labor market every year, there were 124 million in 2008, 108 million in 2011, in 2050 there will be only 50 million. So what's going to happen with China? Obviously China can try to go the Japanese route and adopt technology that's safe, but China has aged before it became rich. So maybe the Japanese option is not really an option for China. We'll have to see. The second long-term trend that we have to keep in mind, maybe more surprising enough, even, is I believe that we will see the end of undocumented migrants. And why? Not because of enforcement policy going to be more efficient and we build walls and all that's going to work. What will change the game is digital money. And we see some countries where it's the paper money is about to disappear. And with the disappearance of paper money, you will be able to register all transactions. And obviously illegal employment of foreign workers, like illegal or informal employment, might disappear. The incentive or the possibility for people to come irregularly will decline very strongly. So that, obviously, in this world, when you start to have a shortage of migrants and where there is no more undocumented migrants, the conversation on migration will change. It doesn't mean that there will be no more migration policies, but still, I think the long-term future will, might look very different from what we see today. What might happen is that the migration policy or response in terms of policy to migration flows will depend to some extent on our capacity to address climate change challenges. And this is not because of environmental refugees, because our capacity to address or to meet our commitments regarding climate change will have an impact on the extent to which we will replace carbon energy with green energy. And that will have an impact on the price of oil. And when you look at countries which are producing oil in large, which are dependent of oil, you get countries like the Gulf countries, you get countries like Nigeria, you get countries like Russia. And whether these countries are stable and prosperous, or whether these three set of countries are unstable, will change dramatically both the demand and the supply of migrants worldwide.